Hey guys, I'm Gamer back here for another video. Guys, let's go ahead and talk about the market day one of MUT 22. So I talked about before how rookie premier cards would be an interesting market because there are some cards like Jamar Chase, who are going to be crazy expensive because of his speed. And of course, it's kind of an interesting field because you got to think about that. Let's say there's 5 million people that's going to play day one. You got to think at least half of them have at least all 10 rookie premier players already done and taken care of, right? So that means they're going to get 4 rookie premier players, or they might go ahead and get 2 ultra untradeable ones. If they both choose Jamar Chase, and you got to think there's going to be a flooded market of this card. But there will be people who also want to keep the rookie premier cards and don't want to sell them. So it's going to be an interesting market for rookie premier. Everything else is kind of going to be solidified. And what I mean by that is yesterday we saw the power-ups revealed, which are on the screen right now. We also saw the team builders revealed, and we also saw the campaign players. Now, the campaign players don't really have a market because, of course, they're all NAT. Pretty much what you do is you go through the campaign, you go ahead and get these campaign players, you trade them into sets to get the NAT versions of those base elites. Now, for the power-ups and team builders will be quite expensive because they most likely will be how they are last year, where they take a couple of base elites and a couple gold cards to go ahead and get them completed. So I'm expecting them to be somewhat expensive, probably in the neighborhood of like 70-80k for each team builder, even though they're only 84 overalls. Again, it just takes a little bit extra time to complete the set, do the set. So that should somewhat keep the price at a minimum, I would say at least 50k, right? For each of these team builder players are all 84 overalls. But how about the other cards? How about the power-up cards? So this is something I said before in my video yesterday, and it's so true, and this is really going to change the market day one. I'm expecting day one, or the first month of Madden, for us to have training priority packs back in the game. With how much of a fan favorite they were last year, I don't think there's any way EA does not bring them back into the game this year. Now, that's going to be kind of interesting when I talked about training yesterday, how training really involves into that and how power-up pricing will affect everything. So, for example, all these power-ups on the screen, if they bring back training priority packs, will be obtainable through the training priority packs. Meaning all these power-ups on the screen right here will be almost absolutely worth nothing, right? Now, obviously, it takes some time for people to get up training, get up coins throughout the season so that, they have enough excess that they can just waste on training priority packs. But you got to keep in mind one thing, is that this year training is completely different. In previous years, yeah, you would say, well, people going to use their training to power up their cards. They're also going to go ahead and use their training to put physical chems like sprinter, brawler, whatever, and that costs alone 40,000 training. You got to think you have both sprinter and brawler maxed out. That's 80,000 training. Then you got to go ahead and put the chems on the players for go deep and all that kind of stuff. You think about that, now that's around another 20,000, 30,000 training for all your players. It's 110,000 training. That's the difference this year. Because of strategy cards, people are going to be saving 110,000 training. So what does that mean? Well, what that means is that it's automatically going to transition back into spending on training priority packs. Other than, upgrading your players this year, there's nothing really that you have to spend 110,000 training on other than opening up packs, whether it's training priority packs, heavyweight packs, flashback packs, and you gotta think we're probably not going to get those other ones day one. We'll probably get training priority packs. That should go ahead and keep the price tag of all of these power-ups to an absolute abysmal, worth absolutely nothing. Because again, like I said, there's a lot more training in the market this year. Now, I will say one thing when it comes to coin sellers. Yes, EA has completely gotten rid of coin sellers by controlling the auction house, but what they haven't done is put any stipulations on for the other what's called the trade block, which I think is kind of interesting. Now, last year they monitored trade block very well, and they did ban people for even using the trade block at some points. I'm not sure how they're going to do it this year, because obviously now they kind of cornered coin sellers down to only using the trade block. And if that's the case, then they could just, technically speaking, I'm surprised they wouldn't just get rid of the trade block. Now, the trade block is in Madden 22, so not sure how that whole system's going to work, how they're going to corner that, but that should mean that there will be people out there who do buy cards and buy training, and if that's the case, that should keep the training market somewhat cheaper and should make it so that you can go ahead and actually get training for a decent value, because they do get rid of, obviously, coin selling gone, they get rid of the trading block, so you can't trade cards and actually buy cards and buy training, then the market would just absolutely go up. I mean, everything would go up, everything would be more expensive, because you don't have that influx of random cards that people are putting money toward to get. So interested to see how this all works out and how EA does this. If they don't add training priority packs day one, and let's say they do go ahead and just wait for training priority packs, the market will go as followed. Power-ups will be crazy expensive. Now, they will still be in 500 coin packs, so that's not going to change there. But when it comes out to the market for them, they will, most of these cards, especially the good players, will have a crazy jacked up price for their for the power up, and that will kind of dictate where they go ahead and sell. And like I said, until they bring back training priority packs, then the price of them will absolutely plummet. So it all depends on what EA does. The ball's in their court. If they go ahead and add training priority packs day one, we will see a crash in power ups being absolutely worth nothing. We'll see team builders most likely, actually in reality, like I said, be around that 50,000-60,000 coins mark. We will of course see that rookie premier cards, in my opinion, most of them will go for around 80 to 100k, but we will see players like Jamar Chase be a little bit more expensive. It all depends on how people choose their rookie premier cards. Like I said, there's a really interesting situation we have on our hands, right? Because it's the premise of supply and demand, right? So demand for these rookie premier cards is through the roof, right? Everyone day one's gonna look the rookie premier cards who didn't do them last year, right? Everyone's gonna want that Trevor Lawrence, that Jamar Chase, that Micah Parsons. But you gotta think at the same time, though, there's also a supply, because there's a lot of people who are like, I don't care about these rookie premier cards. I want to create my theme team. I want to build a theme team. So I will sell these rookie premier cards to anybody who wants them. If, let's say, theoretically speaking, there's 1 million people who are exactly like that. 1 million people say, I have 2 rookie premier cards I'm going to sell. That's right there going to be 2 million rookie premier cards on the auction house, right? Whether that is Micah Parsons, Jamar Chase, whatever, everyone gets 2, right? So you got to think about that. And then you got to think if there's another 1.5 million who are going to, 2.5 million who are going to keep all the rookie premier cards, but if you keep them, you get 1 rookie premier card that's auction one tradable. So you got to think there might be another 2.5 million who sells the last rookie premier card, and then bam, there's another market for it. So it's a weird concept, because the supply is going to be plentiful and the demand is going to be even more. So what would the price tag be? We'll have to wait. My guess would be it would be that nice little sweet minimum of, like, around 80k to 120k for the non-Jamar Chase players, and then Jamar Chase will probably be through the roof price wise, and he'll just be crazy expensive. Tell me down below though your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.